Hi guys, it's Christy and it's time for Mommy to make some coffee. Yeah, I better be very quiet so she doesn't hear me. But yeah, welcome to the far out world of coffee creations. Because guess what guys, it's time for some fun. My mommy, your barista, Scarlett, will be doing taste tests of all sorts of creamer flavors, coffee flavors, and crazy combinations that she makes. She'll even go on some trips to some coffee shops and do some taste testing that way. So yeah, why don't you come in and join her for some coffee? Uh-oh, I think I'm caught. Christy? Yes, dear. What are you doing? I'm watching you make coffee. Why are you standing behind me like that? You act like you're hiding something. Yeah, I'm recording an intro for the channel for you. Oh, really? Yeah. So, I'm making you an intro because you need it. She's getting the coffee K-cup out, putting in the new one because she is a kook and forgot that she could use the same one over because she's a goober. Hey, watch it. I know. But anyway, so now she's going to go throw the other one away because she's a goober and forgot. But hey, you know what? That's all good because she knows now. Yeah, I know now. I'm just, trying to get that done. But anyway, yeah, so she's got all sorts of taste tests. Coffee shop taste test, creamer taste test, all that stuff. And you never know, some crazy baby Sharky might show up and hang out with her and banter like we just did. Yeah, this girl right here always wants to banter with us. So you never know when she might show up. Exactly. And not to mention, we got some awesome friends that wanted to help out too with our theme songs. Either right, Mommy? Yeah, Travis, Josh, they've got all sorts of fun planned. Yep. So, without further ado, why don't you join us right now on the far out world of coffee creations for all sorts of fun, laughter, and love. Well, what are you waiting for? Come on in, grab a seat, and let's have some fun.
Welcome to Far Out Coffee Creations, where the coffee is always hot and the food is always good. Scarlet Brew is a cup for you, so yummy. Always a fresh cup of joe with a big giant cup. Every soup tastes so good. Scarlet, that's the barista you want to choose. When you drink her coffee, you'll know it's so good for you. She makes the best coffee in the house. She does test, different types of coffee and talks about different stuff. Sometimes she tries different coffee makers too. With the far out world of coffee creation, you'll find a big sensation. Scarlet with her wit and Christy with her banter. The little shark is always there hanging with the crew. We hope you come on in and don't forget. And every cuppa you'll find the best aroma. Fresh with every sip, you feel safe and sound. With Scarlet, coffee is the best around. So come on, gather around for the best coffee ever found. The far out world of coffee creation. And you're a barista, Scarlet. Thank you for watching. Y'all come back now. You're here. Have a couple with us and enjoy. Yum, smell those biscuits. Woo!
Hi guys, welcome back to the Far Out World of Coffee Creations. Scarlett here. Try this for a third time. Both of the first recordings got ruined. The first one I was recording and it blipped. It blipped. Anyway, I don't even know what made me do that. But basically the mic, I bumped the microphone and turned it off. And so the audio stopped when I was talking. So, and then the second one I was kind of venting a little bit. Because Clancy's driving me crazy. He basically, to make a long story short, I'm gonna try to get maybe Samantha's fiance over here to help me check his collar again, because I checked it a couple months ago and it wasn't tight on him, but I don't know if he's still growing. I don't know how long it takes a cat to actually grow. And he won't let me look at it. He refuses. Like I could pet him for like a couple seconds, but if I go to explore his neck to look at the collar, he jerks away. Like, no. He acts as though I'm going to take it off of him, which if it's tight, it needs to be off. But he has to have his collar on. That's one thing about Clancy, he's throwing a fit. And I don't know if it's the bells, if it's because I don't know if he's having a fit because the bell's not there, if that's what's making him angry. But if that's the case, we need to change the collar, because I don't know if we can get that bell back on it. You still have it? I believe so. I believe it's in one of the drawers. But even at that, he won't let me do it. And then, but yeah, so but yeah, we're enjoying ourselves over here. We had a great Thanksgiving. Like I said, we had all the breakfast and supper and everything. I've got to get a hold of Samantha today anyway, because I've got to try that stupid camera. And I'm going to have to mess with the camera and see if it works. Otherwise, oh dear, we're screwed. I hope I can do it, because that's not going to be good, because I'm going to have to figure out what the hell to do about the calendar, because hopefully I can get it done in time. You know what I'm saying? On the days. So we're going to do this. So yeah, and this is really good. I gotta tell you, I like this. I really like this. I really do. But I am gonna put it in the fridge, and I'm gonna have I'm gonna save some of this for iced coffee later, for cold, because I do want to try this, because I want to see if the caramel comes out more when it's cold. This one, because this one isn't really strong. The caramel isn't. It's not really that strong when it comes to feeling here. Trying to get this goop out of this bowl because it's dried up. Ew. It wasn't much, it was just a little bit. But yeah, I wanted to save some of that. 'Cause trying to get this goop out of there. Where is my soap? Oh no, there it is. And I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need these mugs washed out. I'm gonna come and get you guys so you can be in here while I talk. So I want to get these mugs washed out for Vlogmas. And so I do want to do that. And then we will do, this was kind of like an oddball taste test because I've been fighting with recordings, so. But I want to get this stuff washed out for Vlogmas. Oh dear, Vlogmas. Can I get my words out of my mouth? Jeez. Almost has like a pine smell when it first starts. But then when it gets really, when it leaks out, it doesn't. That's so. All right. Yeah, I'm not lying about something I said earlier, guys, on the last recording. That thing was whining because I had a cup of coffee sitting there. Whiny. I am so going to ask my ex for the name of a whiny video game character because I name my appliances after video game characters a lot of the time. And I'm going to ask my ex-boyfriend to give me the name of a whiny freaking video game character that whines and throws fits. Because my microwave is a whiny butt and throws fits. It got mad because the coffee cup was sitting there. Really? You whiny little thing. Alright, there. Everything is washed. But I'm gonna ask my ex. I'm getting my ex involved. Because he knows why I do it. He knows the therapy thing, why I name him. He knows. So he knows that story of why I name my appliances. I didn't name his because, of course, that, you know. But I did. I do name my own. I still do it. Because, you know, just in case I ever have a relapse from that. But, yeah, I always name mine. But I need to find something that's whiny, like, you know, a whiny. And off the top of my head, I don't remember any off. There's that. Put this in here. And then we'll dry this one out. It's frustrating when, you know, it just wants to whine about the stupidest shit. I mean, all I did was put a cup of coffee in there to get cold. Not get cold, but cool down a little bit. And it's a whiny little butt, won't let me store it in there for a few minutes. Whiny little brat. Wait. Whoops. No. There. I had to find the stupid paper towels that. There. Anyway. Move, kitty. I tell you, these cats, I've got to say this because it's funny. Where did I put y'all? There y'all are. Hold on, I got to make sure I didn't pause.
Speech
you.
on. Mic is on. Button.
Okay.
Personal image.
Thanks.
Stat. Hat time pause. Button. Speech on.
These crazy cats. When they were kittens, I never tripped over them. Never. And that was the thing that my staff was worried about because they were, you know, because I'd never raised baby kittens before. I did, but at the time I had somebody with me and it was, you know, it was a male, but I never raised boys on my own, you know. And even Tiger wasn't this annoying as Clancy is. Tiger would only meow when he needed food. And he did different meows, by the way. Let me add that too. If he wanted food, it was meow meow, like twice. Like hungry. If it was water, it was a long meow. It was just one. And if it was play, it was physical. It was a touch. Clancy, it's always the same type of meow, and but it's not really a meow, guys. It's a row. It's a row. It's not a meow. And I'm like, what the hell, dude? So I can't tell what's wrong with Clancy because he doesn't do different ones. And Justin, he don't even meow. He's like the physical cat. He will touch me. Like if he wants to be petted, he'll come up on the thing and nudge me. Sometimes he'll sneak up there and I won't know it and I'll accidentally poke him in the eye or the ear because he puts his head right toward my hands, where my hands would come over. Instead of laying with his back to me, he'll lay his head there so he can watch me, but doesn't physically say something, like meow at me or nothing. He'll just wait for me to reach over and then I poke him. But the thing with him, he realizes that, that it's technically his fault that he got poked because he's laying the way he is. And he doesn't try biting me if I accidentally poke his ear or his accidental poke his eye. I've done that before a couple times, not on purpose, but because when you go reaching over and you find a head right at your hand and you're like, oops. But he's never tried to bite me when I've done that by accident. He knows I can't see him. Whereas Clancy, I don't know what's wrong with him because he will not, like, hypothetically speaking, let's say his issue is his collar's too tight. Well, he won't come over here long enough to let me feel between the collar and his fur, like his neck. He won't let me look. And I'm like, dude, you've lived here for 2 years. If you can't trust me now, there's a problem. Because all I want to do is help, and you won't come over long enough and let me look under your collar to see if it's too tight. And I have to do something he hates just to get him to let me look, and that's to go in the bathroom, pick him up, and hold him, which he hates me to do, but he won't just stand there willingly and let me feel. Yeah, I'm talking about you, sir. He shakes his head. No, bullshit, Clancy. You won't let me look. You won't let me look. Watch, I'll show you. Clancy, come here. Come here. Where's Kitty? Where's Clancy Pants? Where's Clancy Pants? Where's your Clancy Pants? Where'd you go? Clancy, come here. Come here. Do I get a pet Clancy? Now he's doing a weird meow, but he never does. I think that's him. Or maybe that's Justin. Did Justin just meow at me? Clancy. One of them's over here, and I don't know who it is. He won't come close enough for me to check. Because if they don't have a collar, I know it's Justin. So, Kitty, why are you trying to hide? It's Justin. Justin, now you're being a rugrat. Justin. So it was him that meowed. That little squeak meow, that was Justin. That was Justin. He actually freaking meowed for you guys, believe it or not. Did you just meow? And now you're not going to do it? Say hi to the subscribers, you shy ass. Justin. Say hi. No? Yeah, that teeny tiny little squeak meow, that was Justin. And that's very rare. So if you guys, and I'm going to put it in the description, turn up the audio. When you guys are listening, put this on a headset. And you'll very faintly hear a tiny little high-pitched meow, like a kitten. That is Justin. That's his squeaky little meow. If you hear that teeny tiny little freaking meow on here, that's him. Clancy does not meow like that. That's Clancy. Clancy, why did you just squeak? You squeaked. Yes, you did. Clancy, come here. Come here. Come here and I'll pet you. You can't expect me to pet you over there. I do not have monkey arms like Harper does. Anyway, I have to tease my brother. Clancy, come here. Clance Pants. Let me go check the food dish. He's being a butthead. He won't come over here. See, he won't come over here at all. So I can't check his freaking collar. So if that's his problem, guess what? That's his own fault because he won't come over here and let me look at the damn thing. Where's the kitty? Where'd he go? Clancy? I was trying to bait him over here, but... Where's Mommy? Meh. Anyway. Like I said, he won't let me look at all. I can't, I don't know. I do not know, y'all. I don't freaking know at all. And see, Justin just took off because he heard the food, so he took off. But it's like, I don't know how to help him because if that's the problem, he won't let me look. I'm going to get Mitch to come over with Samantha and see if, I don't know, he won't. Crazy cats. But yeah. Thanksgiving was awesome. Like I said, we had that good food. We had that. And what did y'all think of them Thanksgiving themes? Wasn't that awesome? That was fun. That was absolutely fun. I loved that. And honestly, I might save that. I might put that other one in there in the fridge too. The other flavor, because what it represents is actually not hot. So I might put that in the fridge. I drink that cold. Yummy. Because since I've been fighting with it anyway, it's probably too cool anyway. So I'm like, well, because I don't know what's going on with staff today because of the weather. So we might just drink that later. Cool, but cold. See how it goes. But yeah, we love to watch the movie and have ice cream. Tradition, typical tradition. We love to do that. Yesterday, there was an incident yesterday. Oh boy. The pizza incident? Yeah, the pizza incident. Yeah, we had an incident. Basically it was let's just say attack of the pizza. Because the crust of course got too hard for me. I cooked it a little too long. Whoops. But the toppings, there was a lot of sauce, because of course it was Chicago style, and it was a lot of sauce, which was good. But I kind of had a little accident, and the sauce got all over my clothes. It was a mess. But it was worth it. It was good. It was yummy. And so that happened. I was a sloppy mess. It was bad. So yeah, it was freaking good, let me tell you. Yummy. But, oh my gosh, let me tell you. And the other fun incident that we have to talk about yesterday, of course, Mom, I'm going to bring this up. I brought it up on A Match Made in Heaven, but I'm going to do it over here too, because there's more people over here to see this. But we called the blind coffee man yesterday.
Me and Mom did. We called the blind coffee man to talk to him about some stuff. And this is how we get greeted. Hello, how you doing today? He was so tired. He had just woke up and he hadn't had his coffee yet. Yeah, I'm calling out the blind coffee man right now, guys. And so I told him, I was like, hey, go down and make your coffee real quick, and we'll have coffee together. You guys know what he did. He kept making excuses why he didn't want to have coffee. See how he is. He did not want to have coffee with the far-out barista. How dare you, Lonzy? How dare you? We had to harass him just a bit, because it's Lonzy. I can get away with that. Clancy, stop that. Oh, I know what his problem is. Bet you $500, guys. I know what his problem is. I bet you it's windy outside, so he's flipping out. Hold up. I bet you it is. Amazon. Is it windy outside right now? Told ya. Yep. Thank you. Told y'all. He's freaking out because it's windy. He doesn't understand. Clancy, it's just windy, honey. That's all it is. It's not a tornado, dude. It's just breezy. Got the problem. It's windy. When he hears wind rustling against the window, he freaks. It's just wind, baby. It's not that. You're safe. It's too cold for them things to show up, dude. You're fine. That's not what that is. Clancy, you're fine. It's just windy. It's just windy. Yeah, he don't like windy days. He hates it. He thinks it's a twister every time. I'm kind of talking quietly with my teeth clenched, but that's what he thinks it is. It's not that. He's thinking that. In his head, that thing has got his mind so screwed up that that's what he's thinking it is. Because I get this all day long when it's windy. Every time when it's really windy, I can figure it out. If I listen really closely to like nature, especially, if it's really windy, I mean, if I can catch his butt, I am going to check that collar. But I don't think it's his collar. I think, you know, like I said, it's just, he's just, I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of right now is that. Because every time it's windy, he does this all day long. If it's a windy day, that's what we get. March is a bitch. When it's windy, yeah, March is always the windy month. And like I said before, I wish there was a Caesar Milan for cats and find out if that is what's bothering him. Because I swear that's what it is. Because every time it's windy, he flips out. Every time he can hear wind rustling against the window, he freaks. Unless I'm talking nonstop like this. If I'm not talking nonstop, I'm even like all day long, I'm sitting in here talking about nothing. I'm just sitting here talking stupid, like, because it's like something about my voice, I guess, just calms him down. Because he's like right now just like flipping. But he's not meowing, he's just running around. And I don't know what he's running into. He crashed into something just a second ago. But, I mean, he's just, yeah. It's crazy. It's just cray-cray. Poor cat. I feel bad for him because there's nothing I can do because I can't literally get in his mind and talk to him. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm going to get out of here and try to calm him down. And I'll be back later, hopefully. Hopefully he'll be calmed down enough that I can record the other
2 things today and get them done later this evening. Anyway, I will love you and leave you till next time, and I'll see you back here soon. Remember, enjoy yourself a nice cup of coffee, whether it's hot or cold, whatever flavor you like, and I'll see you back here again on the far out world of coffee creations. Goodbye, everyone, and God bless.
We hope you've had a great time here with us in the far out world of coffee creations, where Scarlett, your barista, has tested coffee of different varieties. It could be a coffee that has never been tasted before. It could be a coffee that she just loves, like 8 o'clock coffee. Yum, yum, yum. And of course, smell those biscuits cooking. Yum, yum, yum. So good. If you come back again, you'll get to hear some more fun with Scarlett, your barista, and Christy, your bantering Sharky. Yeehaw! So come on in next time and set a spell with Scarlett. She'll brew some good coffee for you. In the Crying Keurig, I think you'll just love that coffee. Yum, yum, yum. Smell that coffee, and every time it'll be a different thing. And sometimes it might just be some 8 o'clock coffee. You just never know what Scarlett is gonna do when she has coffee with you next time. Yeehaw! Hope you had a great time today. We sure did. Yeehaw! Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo!
Hi, everybody. It's Baby Sharky, aka Christy, and I would just like to thank you for watching the far out world of coffee creations. Mommy will be back, and I might just pop in for a quick visit. So stay tuned, because the barista, my mommy Scarlett, has a lot more where that came from. Hey, Mommy. Yes, dear. Where's the biscuits? Oh, good Lord. You're gonna act like Travis? Yep.